I was in my late 30s, and I realized I'm competing with people who just graduated, and I know even less than them. I didn't know how to find my style, how to find clients, how to set prices, how to promote yourself, what is a license fee. So I just ended up being so confused. I panicked a little bit. And I wanted to do everything. I wanted to animate. I wanted to do printmaking. I wanted to paint. I wanted to do live drawing and sketching and figurative drawing. And I wanted to do commercial illustration as well. Where do I start? And I still didn't find my style. So I started learning. I started going to all the conferences I could go to. I was listening to podcasts and reading books, and I went to British High School of Art and Design to learn, to do the intensive illustration course, to learn new things. And it somehow, I mean, I was getting all this knowledge, but I was getting a bit even more insecure with my style. And I've got some nice exercises about finding your style. I'm going to share it with you. You don't find this in English. It only exists in Russian. That's why I'll quickly explain you the exercise. So I got this in the British High School of Art and Design in Moscow. So you have to select 3 artists that you love. Because he thinks, like, that's lesson by Victor Melamed. He thinks that finding your style is an analytical process. You have to understand what your creative influences are and what do you love about them. So you have to try and understand what do you love about those artists and think why you love them and what unites them. And then you imagine that if they belong to an art movement, how would it be called? And you have to write a manifesto for this movement. And then you invent 3 more artists that belong to this movement. And you create work from their names. Obviously, it just confused me even more because I couldn't even choose my favorite 3 artists. So I stopped there. But I actually know people who found their style with this exercise, so you might find this useful. There was another exercise as well, that you can pick an animal and draw it 100 times in 1 week without repeating yourself in technique. And the point of this exercise is that after maybe 30 or 40 illustrations, you get so bored that you start entertaining yourself, and to have fun, you find what you actually like doing, and that will be closer to your style. I just got even more confused. And then I started thinking, okay, forget the style. It's not about the style. It's not about finding your voice. It's actually about having fun. Because when you have fun, your voice is heard and your audience has fun too. And that's your voice. You always had it. And your main work is play. And with all this search style and study and being insecure and finding your place, you actually forget to have fun, you forget to play, and you become too serious. And as an artist, your main work is play. And also the other thing is that you might have a lot of voices inside, right? So it's not that you have to find yours, you have to hear yours, because some of them are not yours. Like the voice that critiquing you, for example, it's probably not yours if you think about it. So the thing is, to find your voice, you have to eliminate all those other voices. And as Joseph Campbell put it, you just have to follow your bliss. Because, if you follow your bliss, you actually find yourself and you hear your voice and you transform. And that's a magical journey.